YouTube, Fish Fam, what's going on? Drama D here, just gonna give you a little update. Haven't done a video in a while. Try to make it short, sweet, even though I might start rambling. So, quick update. My tank is going through a dino outbreak. 3 days ago, I thought I was starting to witness a bacterial bloom in the tank. The water was super hazy, leaving me to believe the bacteria was multiplying so fast that you were actually seeing the microscopic bacteria in the water column, and there was so many of them, and that was what was actually creating the haze. Then I started noticing little air bubbles in some of the sand and on the rocks. A couple days ago it was a lot worse. Yesterday actually it was a lot worse. So I called a buddy up and I started talking to him about it. And he asked me what was my nitrate and phosphate. And I told him, I haven't checked the nitrate and phosphate in this tank. So he said, well, why not? And I said, well, it's so brand new. He said, check it. So I checked it. Phosphate is at 0. Nitrates were at 4 ppm. So he came over here and he brought me a 15-watt UV sterilizer. Thank you very much, Brandon. And we talked about a thread that's going on Reef to Reef about dinos and how to beat them and how to raise your phosphate levels, not keep them at 0, run a UV sterilizer, identifying the dinos. So we put some of the dinos under a scope, or the detritus under a scope, and we believe that it is dinos. As far as the type, I cannot pronounce it. I don't have it written down, so it's dinos. Right now, I'm trying to raise the phosphate up from 0. We are running a 15-watt UV sterilizer 24/7. I will not be cleaning the glass on the tank for the next week, so I'm going to let it get super cloudy. As of right now, I am trying to raise the phosphates by heavy feeding. Now I know that might increase the nitrates, but this weekend I will be going to the store to try to find some Seachem Flourish or some Brightwell's Neophos, depending on what I can find and how many different stores I need to go to find one or the other. So that's what's going on with the tank. Dinos is going down. I am turkey basting the rocks daily. I am not going to be changing the socks. I'm just going to let everything be. I'm going to stop adding corals. I'm not changing the light cycle. Actually, I'm lying. I just changed the lights about 2 weeks ago to my own program, similar to the AB program. I was running 100% intensity after talking with Calypso. Calypso, thank you. I got your package. Big shout out to Calypso. Sidetrack real quick. I needed some rimless clips. I had some. They didn't fit my glass. Calypso had some. They would fit my glass. He sent them out to me, so big shout out to Calypso. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate you being there for me, and I appreciate you taking the time to send those to me. You didn't have to do that, but I really do appreciate it, and I just want to say thank you very much, man. That's what it's all about, dude. Helping out your fellow reefer. It's not always about money, and sometimes if you've seen someone that needs help, can help them out. But back to the light schedule. So I was running 100% intensity. I changed the program to a program similar to the AB program. After talking to Calypso and my buddy Brandon and a couple other reefers, I decided that maybe the intensity was too much. It was causing this bacterial bloom, or maybe encouraging the dinos, so I did ramp that back. I created 2 more schedules similar to the AB schedule. One running at 80% intensity and one running at 60% intensity. So I am currently running the 60% intensity program. If you guys want information on that, just hit me up. I'll let you know how I have it set up. I just took the same numbers from BRS, and instead of 100% intensity, I scaled it back to 60 and ramped up to 60 and then ramped down from 60. But 5 minutes in, let me just show you a real quick breakdown of what's in the tank real quick. Big shout out to Danny for hooking me up with this nice piece. It's a great coral, $15. Thank you, Danny, I appreciate that. It's 2 heads. Lights don't really do it justice. It's kind of a dark neon green with purple heads. Over here to the left, he also hooked me up a freebie. It's a gold hammer. It's got blue tips with a gold bait, gold shaft. I believe it's EndoStrain, but don't quote me on that. He hooked it up. He said, you know what, take this. I appreciate you helping me out. I helped him out, build some stands. He threw it in there. He had a giant colony. This piece broke off. It wasn't looking so hot, and he hooked me up. So thank you very much, Danny. Moving right along, you can see the blue polyp bird's nest is doing quite well. You can see the little air bubbles on the rocks. This is the dinos. I have been turkey basing the rocks daily, trying to get it in the water column. That way the UV sterilizer can pick it up. The fungia plate is looking ginormous, like a volcano. It's doing really well. The colors on it have really come out since changing the color program on the Kessel light. I am seeing a lot more neon green come back to this coral. I was running it in my 150 under T5s and Reef Brights, Blue Plus, Coral Plus bulbs with a couple actinics, and I was not getting the same green color that I'm getting out of the Kessel. So it's pretty nice to see some colors start to come back. Let's see, so down there in the middle we got an A-can, got that for $5, 6 heads. Can't really see all the heads, or some hiding in the back. But a guy was moving out of his apartment and he was planning to take his tank, and last second I guess he decided he couldn't take the tank, so he was like, flash sale, come and get it, everything $5-10. So I did a bundled package. I got that one. I got the teal skirt, orange with teal skirt can right there for $5. And then I also got the orange rainbow right here for $5. And that's right next to the red rainbow, which is starting to show signs of gold in the skirt, which is really nice to see. So really quick, I know you guys, if you guys are still here, I appreciate it. I got some purple monsters we put in there. I think I got 4 polyps or 5 polyps originally. There's some babies popping up. There's about 10 in there now. There's some pink passions, not really picking up, right behind the purple monsters. There's a yellow shroom, and a red shroom I found in my 150. The Zoa straight ahead in the middle. Those are some tangerine dreams. Real quick, I am not biting anybody's style. I've never really had luck with Zoas, but I've been seeing tons of tanks, which is awesome coloration. Lots of Zoa colors, morphs, you know, and it really looked nice. So I thought, you know, I want to put some color in this tank. So I went and saw Buddy and told him I want some color. Hook me up, dude. What can you give me that's got some color? And after seeing multiple reefers tanks with all these colorful Zoas, I was like, man, that would look so badass, excuse my language, to have in the tank. So like I said, I've never really had much luck with Zoas. They do well for 3-4 months, and then slowly they start melting away. So we will cross our fingers and hope that these do well. But those in the middle there are Tangerine Dreams. Right there above the teal skirt, some pissed off utter chaoses, 3 polyps. I cut the frag plug and actually got super glue on my fingers, and some of it got on part of the polyp, so they are still pissed off, but they are trying to open up. There were some really nice bright fat heads. Thank you, Danny, for hooking that up. So I got the Rastas, just 2 polyps. To the left of the Rastas, those are some Nirvanas. Thank you to Dan, Danny, Dan. My name's Dan, Daniel. 3 Dans. But yeah, all reefers. So those are some pretty badass. They're like purple with like goldish yellow little mouths with like green skirts. They're very awesome. My camera is not really picking up the color on them, but they are pretty nice. So right up here, come on, focus. The hermits just crawled on them, but they were just open. Are some BEBs. BEBBs. There's 4 or 5 polyps there. They are super bright. Once again, just more color. Look who's out. My yellow banded blue leg shrimp. It's really nice. My other tank, he would just set up a cleaner station, stay in his cave, and the fish would come to him. So to see him come out and cruise around is pretty cool. Moving right along, so right up here in the center, those are some scrambled egg zoas. Very nice. There's about 6 to 8 polyps. Right over here, there's an orange Passamaquoddy, I believe, is what it's called. It was a mystery coral for a little bit, but my buddy Dan believes he has identified it. Dan, if you're seeing this and I've got the name wrong, please comment and correct me. So down here to the left, just above the BEBs, is a Hawkins Blue Enchilada. I had in my 150, a little chip. It is alive. It has got polyp extension, but it is brown. So hopefully in time this bad boy will color up. It seems to be encrusting. It seems to be doing well and liking where it's at. Cruising up here is the Sunset is it a Sunset? A Sunset Millie? No, not a Sunset Millie. Sunset. I can't think of the name right now, but it was on my other tank, and it really has kept its color. It is encrusting. Seems to be loving where it's at, doing well. Right here in the middle is a strawberry shortcake. It is encrusting, but it is brown. So hopefully in time it will start to color up. In my 150, it took 6 months before I seen any color on it, before I seen any encrusting or any growth. But once it started kicking off, it really started kicking off, and it was growing well. And then I broke my tank down. So to the right, we got the Undata. It's a green Undata with the purple polyps. Seems to be doing well, keeping its color. Next time I'll try to throw the lens on so you guys can get a real idea of what I am seeing. But that's about it, guys. The clowns in the tank are doing well. I believe these guys are starting to do their mating ritual. They've been digging out this corner. They have been doing their little shimmer dance. So everything seems to be doing well. Anyways, if you guys are still here, I just want to say thank you again for watching. Big shout out to Calypso again. Thank you, brother. I appreciate everything you do. Fish fam, I've been working. I'm not really on YouTube as much as I used to be, but I will try to check out all your videos and comment, smash that like button for you guys, and I hope that you guys do the same. Like I said, it's not all about money, it's not all about what you got, it's about reefing, helping a fellow reefer, taking care of each other, sharing information, you know, sharing tips and tricks, ways to combat things. And, what's the big secret? We're all in this together. It's an expensive hobby, and we can learn a lot from each other. So, once again, if you're still here, thank you guys for watching. It's my quick update, which turned into 16 minutes. Have a good weekend. And, real quick, if you're still here, I am going to be doing a video on this, the Hannah Salinity Checker. I will try to do a video on what you get when you buy it, how to calibrate it, what it does, how to change the settings on it, and just give you a walk around and my thoughts. So far, 100. So stay tuned for that, guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go and enjoy your weekend. So take it easy, guys. Don't forget, smash that like button. Thanks, guys.